In this video, I'm going to show you 6 keyboard shortcuts in Figma that I use absolutely every single day. Fair disclaimer, all of these are going to be in Mac keyboard, so it's going to be using the command modifier. You can pretty much just swap that out with control for PC, but don't hold me to it. You might want to look this up if you're not on a Mac. So to kick things off, we have paste to replace. I'm just going to show a simple example here. You can use this with any selection, but let's say you wanted to replace the square with the circle. All you have to do is Command C, select the square, and then Command Shift R. You can also right click and just select paste to replace, but I use this all the time to not mess up my design layouts, especially when you start nesting a lot of auto layout layers. This comes in handy quite a lot. Next is navigating the layers with the keyboard keys. So let's say we wanted to select all of the numbers here on the chart. We can hit select multiple, but I'm still only selecting the first layer. Now I've already command clicked in using the direct selection, but I can also hit shift enter now, and I'm going to select that entire group that those layers are inside of. Now that's probably all I need to do if you wanted to change the color or do whatever there. But if you actually want to highlight the text layers, you can hit enter, and that's going to go down a level and select everything inside of that group. So we could change this font to whatever we want. And again, you can hit shift enter to go up or enter to go down a level. Third is showing the layout grids. You just have to hit shift G, and that's going to toggle on whatever layout grid you have for that frame, and you can turn it off by clicking that again. Number 4 is zoom to selection. So I think a lot of people know how to zoom in and out on Figma, but what you might not know is that if you hold down the Z key and then you drag a selection like this, it's going to zoom and magnify that selection to fill the screen. So if you have a ton of frames, something like this, and you know generally where something is, like I really want to zoom in on these buttons here, you can just zoom select there and it's going to jump you right into that section. Number 5 is creating a component. I use this almost every single day. I pretty much never create a selection, right click, and then select create component. I always just hit Command Option K. That's going to turn it into a component. And then let's say that I've duplicated this out like here, but I want to make a change to this instance. You can break that by Command Option B. And if you want to go through selection, you can right click on that and then just select detach instance. It's going to do the same thing. Now this last one is not revolutionary by any means, but it's simply the cut and paste key. Because I'm using so many keyboard shortcuts and most of them are on the left side of the keyboard, I don't always want to have to move my hand over and hit delete. I know it sounds like a little thing, but when it builds up over time and you're moving pretty quick, it kind of breaks that flow. So all it is just if you have a selection you want to delete or you do want to cut and paste, you just hit Command X and that's going to delete it. And at any time, you can paste that back in with Command V, but I actually use this mostly just to delete things instead of actually moving over, selecting everything, and hitting delete. So there's 6 keyboard shortcuts I use every single day. Comment down below what you're using. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.